people should go to the Hollywood Fringe Festival. This festival is a window, is an open window to the future and to the real reality. In the Fringe Festival, there are a bunch of misfits, and there is the chance for everybody to talk, and is a festival that protects whoever has never had a voice. Is a festival that gives voice to minorities, to people that usually is not seen, or immigrants, minorities, people with impediments. We have a voice here, and we can tell our truth, and we can give our perspective of life, and we can show that actually we are part of it. We are part of the world, that we have a beauty side. We can show you the beautiful side of it. So Hollywood Fringe Festival is an event of humanity. It's, I don't know, it's a Woodstock, every year, when finally you can express yourself. You can find people and stories that usually don't belong to the normal reality, because it's too much. I don't want to hear about being bipolar. I don't want to hear. It makes me sad, because people don't want to be sad. Don't want to think. The Hollywood Fringe Festival, it's a beautiful chance to think, to open your mind and think about what matters for real. No money, no cars, no houses, no real estate, no Kardashians, no nothing of that. But the smell of the dirt. There was an amazing songwriter, Italian songwriter called Fabrizio De André. He died 15, 20 years ago. And he used to say, from the diamonds, nothing comes out, but from the dirt, flowers grow. So that means that richness is, whatever, but it's sterile. We have to put our hands in the ground and learn how to grow and understand what it matters. Hollywood Fringe Festival, but the Fringe Festival in general, it's a miracle, and it's a beautiful occasion to see how life is. Hi, my name is Barbara Saba, and I will be at the Hollywood Fringe Festival with my show, Lies, Anger, and Forgiveness. If you want to know more about my show, please listen to this conversation. I chose the title for my show, Lies, Anger, Forgiveness, because I wrote a song with that title. So the show has the same title of a song that I wrote, and I didn't record it. Didn't record yet. And I liked it because it was so dramatic, so Italian. But I had to write this show because this show tells the truth about my trip, my journey here. And, the life of everybody, life of each of us is made of a little of lies, a little of anger, a little of love, a little of forgiveness. For me, love is the only feeling that I really feel probably 24 hours per 7 with no interruption. I didn't become a mom, so I have a big, big amount of love that I didn't give around. So I have it for everybody else. Lies, it happens. I don't like to lie, especially as an actor. I would be very, very good, but that's why I don't like it. But I did. Forgiveness is something very difficult for me. It's not even about it's not even forgive. It's getting over. Get over it. The expression that we use here. Come on, get over it. I can't. I remember everything physically. Remember how things make me feel, and I can't get over things until the things are solved. I cannot. And it's something that I'm learning to do here. And it's a big weight on your shoulder if you don't learn. As time goes by and you become older, the amount of things that you don't get over are more and more and more and more until you feel overwhelmed and pushed down on the ground. So my story, the story that I told, it's about this matter, how to get over and restart to live. Because otherwise the alternative is to die. That's why I had to tell this story, because I'm not the only one. I'm not unique. What I felt and what I lived is something not very common, I hope, but it happens. And it's something that erases you piece by piece, year by year. And it can happen that at the end of your life, you are the shadow of yourself. And that's not fair. We have to learn how to heal and how to learn how to forgive. And so I wrote this show to do that in order to heal. My show is Lies, Anger, Forgiveness is an autobiographical story, and talks about my journey here. When I decided to move to LA, I was already a grown-up lady. I gave myself this present. I gave myself for my 40th birthday the chance to become happy. And I gave myself the chance to know who I am for real. And so I had to do that. And this happened 5 years ago. And in these 5 years, there's been a transformation. Like a lullaby. I was a worm. And now I'm trying to fly away and live my life. It's a tough story. It's about my childhood. It's about the relationship with my parents. It's about the relationship with love. It's about the way you try to show who you are through the wrinkle of your pain and of the reality someone else built for you. So I really try to explain what happened through my life and why I decided to become a rebel. And I'm fighting for a new life. Someone would say it's brave. I think that it's just a matter of surviving. I'm a scavenger. That's something that I used to say during the pandemic. Italians you know, in Italy, everything is beautiful, but nothing works. Nothing. And whatever you ask is always, the answer is always no. Can we? No. Mama, no. But why? Because I says so. That's the way it works. We are, you know, monumental in the fact and in the behavior. That makes you feel small and insignificant. And I decided that it wasn't enough for me anymore. Beauty is not enough for me. So I had to change that reality. And that's why I decided to move to a place where the language babble, you say babble? Yes, helped me to be in silence and think for real about what I wanted to do of my life and with my life. And that's what I did. And I hope it will help some of you to think and maybe finding some kind of peace and space for forgiveness. I hope that my story can could, you know, turn on some lights. Like when you're listening to something and you do this, right? Oh my God, I've never thought about it that way. I've never, you know, considered that perspective on that problem. When you talk about domestic violence or verbal violence or lack of love, it's not easy to have a big picture about it, because every story is different, because we react to the same event differently according to our way to be. I'm a very reactive person, and therefore I kick every stone I find on the ground. I don't let go anything. I need to face and solve every problem. I don't leave anything to the casualty. Other people don't do that. And maybe they could suffer more or less. I don't know. But what I know is that my story, yes, it's mine, but belongs to a lot of people. And if my way to react to it can help to feel lighter someone else, I did my job, if we can consider it a job. People should see my show at the Hollywood Fringe Festival, because it doesn't happen so often in this country to meet someone who doesn't have any kind of filter. I belong to the 40th generation, so I don't have the idea of politically correct, what to say, what to not say. And on top of it, I'm a foreign from Italy, where we are already filterless. So I think that this show can help people to express themselves for what they are, with no filters, with no laces, with no, not trying to make it more beautiful, just the way it is. And we need truth. We need to say things for the way they are. It doesn't mean being mean. It means being real, being truthful, being honest. And then the healing process can start happening. So this show can be, not the medicine. I'm not a medicine, but if we can be a good punch in the face, I'm down with it. That's why people should see it, because a lot of us are sleeping. It seems we are awake, but we are not. We are sleeping. We are zombies. Walk around the city trying to do our duty, uh, living with our sense of guilt and with our feeling inappropriate and out of place all the time. That's not life. We need to learn how to be awake in this life and find our purpose, whatever it is. Hello, my name is Barbara Saba, and if you enjoy this conversation, please come to visit me at the Hollywood Fringe Festival. I will be at the Asylum at Timely Theater, Kansas Room, and I will have 4 shows in August, and I will be glad to share my story with you. And if something good happens, we will talk later.